Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Get off the plane. That's the order every passenger on the Spirit Airlines jet faced today at DTW. The fear? A bomb could be on board. Now we're digging into where the threat came from. And children forced to stand in the rain while firefighters battle smoke inside this Detroit middle school. What sparked those flames? But first, the commotion at Detroit Metro Airport. It is our #1 story right now on clickondetroit.com. Everything is running smooth right now, but many questions remain after a bomb threat forced security to get everybody off a plane so they can investigate. Let's bring in Damon Fernandez. You were at DTW earlier and talked to us a little bit about the credibility of that threat.
Yeah, Karen, right now it's still unclear where that bomb threat originated, but I can tell you this. Emergency workers and law enforcement responded quickly. The plane was inspected and everything at Detroit Metro appears to be operating business as usual right now. Just take a look at this video. Now, this was the chaotic scene just off the runway at Metro Airport this morning as passengers and a Spirit Airlines flight crew was forced to evacuate the plane. According to Spirit Airlines, Flight 2145 was scheduled to head to LAX this morning. However, it was ordered to taxi to a remote location due to a potential what they call security issue. Now, Wayne County Airport Authority confirmed this response was over a bomb threat. Now, we watched as several law enforcement agencies, including the TSA, responded to the aircraft. Passengers were shuttled back to Evans Terminal and rescreened. According to Spirit Airlines, the plane was inspected and has been cleared by law enforcement. However, the investigation did have travelers on other Spirit flights a bit on edge.
I'm grateful that the authorities came out. They did a very due diligent investigation because they figured out that it wasn't a real threat. So I'm grateful for that, but it's just really a nerve-wracking situation.
Now, the investigation into that bomb threat is ongoing right now, and Spirit Airlines tells us it's been working to get the passengers from that flight to their destinations. I want you to know we first broke this story online about 6 hours ago. Snap a picture of the QR code on your screen, and it'll take you to our website. We'll keep you posted on updates as we get more information.
Well, the Michigan House of Representatives taking some legal action against Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. Republican lawmakers want to review election training materials, but Benson warns that some information could compromise security. This lawsuit follows a contempt vote against Benson for withholding documents. She's already shared thousands of pages, but remains cautious about releasing sensitive details. Benson is now responding to the lawsuit, saying, quote, "I remain committed to the security of our elections and to the people of Michigan. I work for them. I suggest the House Republicans start doing the same," end quote. Well, graduation day at an elementary middle school took a real surprising turn. Firefighters rushed to Nolan Elementary Middle School on Detroit's east side. That's near I-75 and 7 Mile roads. A fire broke out inside a closet on a first-floor classroom. Detroit police officers already on site for the graduation were the first to spot that smoke that was just pouring from the windows and quickly called the fire department. The fire was put out fairly quickly. No one was hurt, but parents arriving for the graduation tell us they were definitely caught off guard by what they were seeing.
So you were just worried, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, we was all worried. Everybody running down trying to get their kids, and the place is on fire. It's crazy.
The cause of the fire is under investigation. It's a busy news day. We've got breaking news just into the Local 4 newsroom this afternoon. 2 construction workers are in critical condition after being electrocuted over on a work site at Genoa Township. This happened about 12:30 this afternoon on Lotson Road. Investigators say the workers were pouring concrete when the concrete truck's boom spreader then hit a power line, causing it to snap and fall. The workers were electrocuted when that live wire came down. DTE crews secured the scene, and state workplace safety investigators are now handling this case. Right now, communities across Metro Detroit are under an air quality advisory, which isn't expiring until tomorrow. Live look at downtown Detroit, where smoke is lingering from those Canadian wildfires. That actually is the Southfield shot. It is all over Metro Detroit, Ron. So what is the latest in terms of tracking when that smoke is expected to move out of the area?
Well, Karen, as you mentioned, we're going to see that lingering into tomorrow morning, but we will see some relief later on tonight as we start to see some cooler and drier air flowing into Metro Detroit behind a cold front. Here's a look into downtown. You mentioned downtown, Karen. This is a very smoky look, and this is something that we're seeing across much of Metro Detroit. Right now, it's 64 in Detroit, 63 in Ann Arbor. Pontiac, we're coming in at 70. The farther north you go, we get some clearing with those conditions in the skies, so we will see those temperatures a little bit warmer. 63 in Monroe, winds mostly out of the northeast, right around 5 to 10 miles per hour. So that air quality advisory, well, that blankets all of us here in southeast Michigan. It goes until noon tomorrow, and the quality of this air, if you maybe had a chance to look out, it's pretty poor. Now, we are in the category of unhealthy for the general population. That's all of us. And you want to make sure that you're closing your windows, not spending any extra time outdoors if you don't have to. In addition to the smoke that we have, we are tracking a few rain showers. And this is after all the rain that we recently got. When these showers move out, when the smoke exactly moves out, that is all coming up in a moment. Karen?
All right, we just got this video in I want to show you. It is the man suspected of killing his 3 daughters just a few days before those girls disappeared. Right now, police in Washington State are searching for Travis Decker, who has not been seen since the day his daughters went missing. Decker has extensive military training. Police believe he could survive in the wilderness for months. Police believe he is dangerous. Investigators found Peyton, 9 years old, Evelyn, age 8, and Olivia, age 5. They were all dead near a campground not far from their father's abandoned car. I want to catch you up on exactly what happened if you haven't been following this case closely. Decker picked up his girls for a visit from their mother's home. It was about 5 o'clock on May 30th. Now, he was supposed to bring them back by 8 o'clock. He never showed up. By 9:45, the girls' mother called the police. No Amber Alert was issued because police believe the girls were with their father, but when they didn't turn up the next day, investigators issued an endangered missing person alert. Then on June 2nd, officers found the girls' bodies, and today there's still no sign of Decker. We will keep you updated on this very disturbing case as it develops.